champions and we deserve this. We rose to the moment, and here we are.
Welcome to the Long Distance Playbook. Today is the 6th of January. I'm here in the studio with my boy Chris.
That's right. Here to talk trash.
And as you can see, Jeff, he's over there in Tampa.
Waiting on that.
What's going on, family? What's going on, family?
And we're waiting on our fourth. He's finishing up some sports activities down in Italy.
Yeah.
He say he'll be in at 8:30.
Yep. We're going to hold him to it.
We're going to hold him to it.
So, however, we got to start the show like we do every week with some honors of the week. So, we have some good honors, we got some bad honors, but we're going to do the good ones first. I don't know if y'all saw it, but Texas University was hot this week. They won the rowing championship and the softball championship. Woo! Hey, if you're a Texas Longhorn, woo! It's a good time. Shout out to Mr. Preston Stout of Oklahoma State. He won the golf's individual title. And then, man, this hurts me right here. This hurts me.
Why hurt you?
Because it's my arch nemesis.
We don't have those.
Oh, I do at college level. I do. Auburn.
It just hurts you to say it, though.
Auburn won the men's golf championship. All right.
Don't go burn shout out. Hey, don't go poison no trees. Don't go poison no trees.
I hear you. Hey, you know that cat lived in Texas, by the way?
Really?
Yeah, he lived in Houston. Had never been from Alabama. He was a bandwagon Alabama fan.
I thought he lived in Alabama. Wow.
Oh, absolutely not.
Unbelievable.
Yep. And then Mira Andreeva today won the French Open for the women's. Congratulations to all of them who have won the title. Jeff, do you have any more good honors of the week?
No good. Nope. I don't.
Chris, you got any more good ones?
No. We won, lad. We won.
All right, there you go.
Play tomorrow.
Good luck to you.
Big game tomorrow.
Absolutely. Now, they're honors, but these aren't so good honors, right? We still honor these individuals in the past 6 weeks. We'll run down the list, all right? Some of them we were supposed to announce last week, but I didn't know about it. Neither did my co-host, but we've gained up to it. Mr. Terry John Phillips, he passed away on the 26th of May at the age of 78. Mr. Dennis Holt passed away on the 30th of May at age 81. Gavin Yates Lyons passed away 30 May at age 18. John Keir passed away May 31st at age 71. And Raymond Berry passed away 25th May at age 93. We give our condolences to all the friends and families of those individuals. Jeff, do you have any more of those?
I got one. Chelsea legend, gentleman by the name of Bobby Tambling. He's one of their greatest strikers from probably from 1959 to 1970. Scored over 200 goals, had about 400 appearances for Chelsea. He passed away earlier this week, so definitely a Chelsea legend, Chelsea icon.
Absolutely. Let's give those condolences to his friends and family as well. If you don't know who those individuals were, Terry Don Phillips, he worked for Clemson. He was the former athletic director of Liberty University. He was also the one that hired Sweeney to Clemson. Dennis Hull was a Canadian ice hockey player. If you know anything about hockey, you've heard of Dennis Hull, Chicago Blackhawks legend. One of the ones that I want to talk about is Gavin Yates, Lions. The reason why we mention him is because he had already committed to play at Ball State, and unfortunately, he was murdered. Just recently graduated high school, so before he could ever make it to play at Ball State, it's very unfortunate that somebody with such a bright future at such a young age gone. Next one was Mr. John Kerr. John Kerr was an English rugby league player and phenomenal coach. A lot of players chimed in about his death and said they were heartbroken but understood. And Mr. Raymond Berry, football legend. He played with the Patriots, champion with the Colts. NFL, the coach. So, yeah, he played. This was the Baltimore Colts, not the Indianapolis Colts. This is the Baltimore Colts. That's how legendary he is. Just to give a rundown of those individuals that passed this week.
So, due to a little technical issue, we're going to take a small commercial break.
Okay.
We'll be right back.
Absolutely.
And don't go nowhere. We are back. Sorry, we had a little technical difficulties I had to fix real quick. It really wasn't affecting the show, but it was affecting the things that we do behind the scenes. So, got those fixed. It is time.
What time is it?
It's time for a red card report. Where I got Jeff. Mr. White, take the show.
I got you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, back to the red card report. What we got going on this week now? All right. So first and foremost, hey, no, gentlemen, back on. I need you back on for this because we talked about the World Cup, and the roster, and that was something we wanted to talk about, kind of a little bit more in general. So I added everyone's FIFA ranking as of April 1st for each team for each bracket.
All right.
And now we can take a look at it and see what's what, who's who looks like, oh, they got a really good, difficult bracket, and oh, we got that's a easy one.
Right.
So just looking through it all, like some of these brackets, if you've noticed, there are quite a few teams that are in the top 50 that didn't qualify. The most glaring one for everyone, and I talked about this a couple months ago, was Italy.
Yeah.
Because Italy's like 11th or 12th. Didn't qualify. Got knocked out in the playoffs by a Bosnia. So, but there's a couple other ones there, and you'll see a lot of teams like Morocco is 82nd in the world. So, but if you look at it, we talked about it last week. Group A, I think all of us are like Mexico should win that. Right? I think we're all pretty much in agreement there. Top seeded should probably win that group.
Right.
Mason, to his credit, was like, hey, I see Switzerland with Group B. I think that's you called that, right?
I did. Yeah.
Yep. I still am interested to see how Bosnia does.
Oh,
Group C, as we talked about with Brazil and Morocco, why I tried to tell Chris, don't bet this game. You got 6 in the world versus 8 in the world. It's got draw written all over it, my guy. Group D. Now, if you look at this group, 24 places between those 4 teams. It's probably the tightest group in terms of ranking, which is why I said the U.S. could win the group or could finish dead last. Group E, again, this is Germany. Pick your goals. And I think they start off with Caraco. So, Chris, bet the over, whatever it is, on that one. Yeah. Hey, bet the over. If the over is 3 goals, bet that. If it's 4 goals, bet that. Germany's going to cover. Group F. Now, Group F that could be our group of death. Even though it's not really the name teams that you expect to see, but tightly rated. I still think Netherlands should win the group, but Japan can surprise teams. And then you have Sweden and Tunisia. You just don't know what teams are going to show up. Group G, we talked about it a little bit last week. I told you Belgium pissed me off because they were always supposed to be the dark horse, and then all those great players just didn't get over the top. So, and I said I'd be looking at Egypt. Egypt's 29th. You got Iran that's 21st. Belgium's obviously the favorite, but I wouldn't put it past Egypt winning that group. Group H, this is Spain. This is another one where bet the over. Whenever Spain's playing, bet the over. Group I, France. Senegal's played well. France should be the overwhelming favorite. The problem with France is, I said last segment, they have so many players, you could have 3 teams make the World Cup. But to also go with that is, I don't think they figured out who the best 11 in terms of playing together as a team are on the pitch. So that may be France's flaw. They have too much talent and they don't know who the best 11 is as a team. Okay, Group J, Argentina. I don't think we need to say anything more than that. Group K, Portugal and Colombia.
Yep.
Not a lot of people talking about Portugal. It'd be interesting to see if Ronaldo could lead them to a World Cup. They have talent. It's a matter if they're going to play to the potential.
Do you see Ronaldo coming more off the bench?
No, absolutely not.
Not this year.
No, Ronaldo's not coming off the bench.
He did in the last one. They saved him more into the knockout round. When they play Uzbekistan, all right, maybe he doesn't play. Maybe he comes off the bench. When they play Congo, but when he's playing Colombia, Ronaldo start.
Got it.
And then what you say?
You got to pick and choose.
Yeah, like if you're playing every 4 or 5 games, I mean, he's in such great condition and he's in good form. Last World Cup, he wasn't in the greatest form. He's in good form now.
Right.
So I don't know how you sit him. And then Group L, England, it should pretty much be England's. Right. And I don't worry about England getting out of this group. I worry about England once they get to the quarterfinals and semifinals. That's when they pick to play their worst game without fail.
Got it.
And, having lived there, hurts me to my heart to see it. Every single European Championship, every single World Cup. My phone will be blowing up. My friends will be emailing me and texting me, and I see all their posts on Facebook and everything. I'm sorry, you guys, you've seen it. So it is what it is. But, this coming real soon, World Cup. All right. Moving on to the NWSL. I highlighted the 2 teams that made the most moves in the past week, with San Diego going top. They were third. They moved up to the top of the table. Even though Utah, who was previously top, has 1 game in hand. And then North Carolina Courage moved up 2 games or 2 spots as well. So everyone else pretty much stayed status quo. But still the usual powerhouses are still the same teams here thus far throughout the season. And then, so I said last week that we're going to have a team to watch. But my team to watch is also my red card report recipient. And so this is going to be Real Madrid this week. So, and the reason why they get the red card recipient award this week is they have a presidential election to see who's going to run the club. Florentino Perez he's the incumbent. He's the one who's been ahead of Real Madrid for pretty much as long as I can remember. But because there was some fan unrest because Real Madrid has not won a major trophy in the past 2 seasons, and the expectations are they're going to win at least something every year, he ordered another election. Now, to his credit, he has come in and said, I'm going to sign Jose Mourinho to be the manager. Jose has already coached Real Madrid. Like, he's coached Manchester United, he's coached Chelsea, he's coached Inter Milan, Benfica. Like, he is a great, one of the greats. He's won the Champions League with Real Madrid. He understands the expectations, but he also warrants the respect from the players, where they won't buck at him like they did with Xabi Alonso last year. So that's already a done deal. They've already signed, they're going to sign Ibrahim Konate from Liverpool on a free transfer. He's also agreed to sign Denzel Dumfries from Inter Milan, which they had a problem at the right back position last year. Denzel Dumfries would be a really good addition to their squad. He also promised to make a 150 million euro bid for what he termed as a Galactico. And once upon a time, they said that's the only players that Real Madrid signed were Galacticos. They'd sign Zidane, they'd sign R9 Ronaldo, they signed Luis Figo, they signed David Beckham. So players of that profile, Roberto Carlos, players like that. Now everyone's trying to figure out who that player is. They said that they thought it was going to be Michael Olise from Bayern Munich. And that was the most rumors and churn that I've heard. I don't think that's who it's going to be. I think it's going to be the left winger from Paris Saint-Germain. I always call him KK because his name's too difficult for me to pronounce. But I think that's who they're going to make an offer for. And it'd be interesting to see if they can get him because he is a heck of a player. But we'll see. Now, the real reason why they get the red card is the candidate that's running against Florentino Perez, Enrique Riquelme. Well, in order to get votes, my man has gone out and made some outlandish statements that is just pissing a bunch of people off, but it hypes up the fan base. So first he said he's going to hire Jurgen Klopp as manager. Now, Jurgen Klopp had a lot of success at Borussia Dortmund first and then at Liverpool. Well, he's been out of the game for the past couple of years. He's like head of sporting director for Red Bull Sports. So that's over a bunch of teams. Well, that rumor goes out. So now the Jurgen Klopp's agent has to come out and say, yeah, we don't like being associated with this because we haven't spoken to anybody. And they're already throwing our name out there, but we already have a contract with Red Bull Sports. So that causes some concerns, some issues. And then he says Raul Gonzalez will be his sporting director, which is fine. I think Raul said he will. Raul is a ex-Real Madrid great. He's one of their best forward/strikers in recent history. I think he's their second leading goal scorer, and he's the second leading goal scorer in club history, if I'm not mistaken. But then he's announced that he'd select Vincent Del Bosque to an advisory role, who used to be the ex-Spanish team manager, who is respected in Spain, but he has made some comments that were a little bit not the best. And then he has said that he would sign Rodri and Erling Haaland from Manchester City. So the problem with this is now Rodri's coming down to like the last 12 months of his contract, and he hasn't re-signed the contract. So he may be sold to Real Madrid, and Man City's not complaining about that. But Erling Haaland's under contract for the next 3, 4, 5 years, and so they were so upset about him coming out and saying this that they've already reached out to their attorney, and they may press charges about him making these comments, which are completely, for them, inflammatory, and it's upsetting it could upset the player and have the player push for a move to Real Madrid when he's under contract. As a whole, managers and top team officials don't speak about other players. They may say something like, oh, if they're asked, they may say, oh, he's a good player. Oh, he's a good player. Or, oh, he's a player that any team would like. They don't specifically come out and say, oh, we are going to sign him. So that's caused with him and his announcements and all of the things that he's trying to say that he would do if he's elected president. Yeah, it's caused a little bit of turmoil. People are a little bit pissed off. But the vote's Sunday. So I guess we'll wait and see what happens on Sunday, whether or not Real Madrid goes back to normal with Perez, or if they do something different, go Riquelme. But all in all, it's just been a bit of a mess. So when you got to get attorneys involved just over stuff like this, just go ahead and let's just go ahead and vote and go back to let's focus on the football and not all this other drama that's going on. And as always, we're gonna leave it with this: say no to racism. My next week, I'll come out and I'll show you guys some of the things that FIFA is going to be looking at in the World Cup. A couple changes that they've made. One specifically is if you are having an argument with a player, you can't talk with your hand over your mouth when you're having an argument with a player. It's an automatic red card because they say that's when a lot of things are being said. They're just covering their mouth so the cameras can't see it. So if you do this during the World Cup, catch that red card, go ahead and take that shower early. So, but anyway, say no to racism. That's all we got for the red card report today.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Great red card report. But y'all know what it is, right?
What's it?
It is time for the mighty lightning round. What we got up on the lightning round first, sir?
Look, first we got NHL. Hot. It is getting hot in this series. 1-1. Last game went to overtime. And Vegas was ahead. And thought they were going to win that game, didn't they, Jeff?
Thought they're up 2-0.
Who?
Vegas.
Yeah, right.
They're up 2-0. They're up 2-0 going into the final period.
Yep. And lost 4-3. To the Carolina Hurricanes. Somebody on this show picked Carolina. He's still in the running. We'll see how everything turns out. Pay attention to it. Game 3 is today. Okay? It is in Vegas, which is going to be huge.
Hold on. Time out.
What you got? Or is it in Carolina?
Is it somebody's birthday?
What are you talking about?
Someone put up in the comments. Happy birthday, David Mace.
Who did
What's
that?
up, player? What's up?
So that's what you was going to tell me?
That's what's up?
Yes.
Come on, man. You ain't going to tell nobody happy birthday. What's going on?
Appreciate it.
Hey.
Absolutely.
Gotta get people. Hey, come on, man. He's trying to keep that under the
That's my
hush.
mother-in-law.
Look, he told me before we came on the air.
Gracias.
He had to tell me something after the show.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if it ain't good news, dude, don't tell me.
Right?
So,
Turned 43 today.
happy birthday, my brother.
Happy birthday, man. 43 years young. Here's another 43.
So, all right, let's route back to the show.
Yeah, my bad.
That messed me up.
Me too.
Got him.
So we're gonna swing shifts right here. We're going to the NBA.
Woo! Nelly.
Look,
I think we had a unanimous statement, and this is going the opposite direction right now.
so I will say this. I said I see the San Antonio Spurs winning this in 5 games. I'm giving New York 1. Look, I have to change it, right? San Antonio might get game 3. Might. But that crowd in Madison Square Garden is going to be.
It's going to be ridiculous. It's going to be ridiculous in New York. And I'm going to tell you right now, here's my opinion on that. And it's funny that I'm saying this because like a lot of people ask me who I thought would win this series.
Right.
I said the Spurs would win this series.
Right.
My heart says the Knicks is going to win. Right? And it's showing that my heart might be winning right now. And it's not like, here's the thing of what a lot of people don't understand. Game 1 should have went to the Spurs. If it wasn't for the fact that Mr. Brunson decided to go, I'm unstoppable.
Hey, but that's Mr. Brunson, fourth quarter.
Yeah. Running off 13 points and end up winning by 10. And then I'm going to say this, one bad pass.
No.
At the end of the game.
Yes, but no.
Turned that game over.
Yeah, but see, Right, because you go from a position,
Oh, yeah.
you go from a position where it's a tie game, and you turn the ball over.
No.
Which one you? Which bad passer? You talking about game 2 last night?
Yeah, last night.
Right, when Wemby got the ball, and he started dribbling, and then he went to pass the ball, but he already turned. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So here's my.
It was a tie game. Go ahead.
And I'm not cutting you off on that. I'm just going to address it kind of where you was going. I hope I'm going in the same direction.
Yep.
You know, I'm reaching out.
Okay.
Trying to lock in.
Yep. We locking in.
The first biggest problem was Wemby 7'6", right? Why is he bringing the ball up in crunch time? Where are your guards? Come get the ball. Get your best player in the best position for him to do what he do. Don't run away from him. Because you run away, you 7'6", 9 seconds on the clock, and you dribbling, I'm sending guards after you. Because you ain't dribbling down by your kneecaps.
I think.
Real quick, Jeff, let's do this. Let's go around the horn. Okay. Let's do New York.
Yep.
And tell me what New York needs to do to secure the next win. If they need to improve anything, what do they need to improve?
Well, if the Knicks are going to continue to do what they do, they need Cat to keep playing like Cat's been playing, right? I don't know how much he ended with. I know he had like 17 in the first
40.
half. He ended up with 40? See, that's what I'm saying. They need Cat to keep playing like that. And because Cat played like everybody wants him to play. When you put a big man on him, I'm going to go out behind the 3-point line, and I'm going to shoot the rock. When you put a little guard on me, I'm going to throw my butt in his chest, and I'm going to kill him down low. This is all we've asked Cat to do forever, and he's finally doing it. He's finally doing it. So for me, that's all they need to do. Now, it helps when you have the other role players scoring and playing ball like they know how, like they can. Like OG. I'll bring this up real quick because I was looking at someone's points last night and I was like, oh, see, this is what they were missing in the last couple of
Mikal
Bridges.
Yeah.
20 points. Nice to see you.
Yeah.
Glad that. Hey, what's up, Jay?
Welcome to the show, Jay.
So, but yeah, Mikal, right?
Appreciate it, Jay.
So yeah, Mikal Bridges, because in the last round of playoffs, he was terrible, nowhere to be found.
Yep.
Against Cleveland. Hey, welcome to the playoffs, Mikal Bridges. Glad you could join everybody. Glad you can contribute. I'm glad to see OG, who seems to be
OG has been doing his thing this whole.
Yeah. And
this whole
my thing is he was recovering from that hamstring injury, right? Yep. So I'm glad it seems like he's getting better and better every game. But for me, Cat play like you're supposed to. The Knicks got a chance to win every game because I don't care how bad Brunson is in 3 quarters. For some reason, when that clock hits 4, Brunson's gonna put in that work. He's not gonna miss.
All right, so Chris, what does New York need to do? What's your thoughts on that?
Consistency.
Okay.
If they stay consistent, and here's my thing about it, right? If they play to the level that they've been playing in the previous rounds, especially in crucial games, you thinking right now Game 3 is not crucial. Game 3 is the most crucial game.
Agreed.
Because they're up 2-0. And now they're going home into Madison Square Garden. If they keep playing the way they're playing, they're going to put more pressure on San Antonio to have to move up a level high enough to beat them. So I'm going to tell you, for them to win, they have to stay consistent and don't force nothing.
Gotcha. Jay, welcome to the show. We're going to go with the Knicks first, right? And I don't know if you heard my question, right? What do they need to do to maintain, to secure that next win, right? Or what do they need to improve? What's your thought?
Well, we've seen the way that the Knicks have been able to play in the fourth quarter, not just in this series, but throughout the whole playoffs. And there's something to be said about, we used to back in Virginia, we used to have these guys that used to go to the, we call it the Y or the gym or whatever, play ball. And you would have these, really athletic guys playing.
Which gym though? Which gym? Chin?
Chin and a couple other ones, back in the day. You used to go to Bird Park. But the main thing is this. You would have these great athletes, they'd be beating everybody. But then you would have some good players, but they're smart players and they play together for a while. And you would think there's no way this good team would beat these athletic guys.
Beat them every time.
And every time. And there's something to be said about the Villanova boys. And,
you know how?
They've been playing together.
Yes,
sir. Keep preaching, Jay.
There's something about that. When it comes to knowing where this guy's going to be, where that guy's going to be, especially when it's pressure time, where it has to be, you got to have that chemistry. And these guys have that chemistry to know, okay, I'm okay stepping aside in the fourth quarter and let Brunson cook, and not fumbling around and trying to get that. Okay, I want the spotlight. You could tell the Knicks are a very good team, chemistry-wise, and they're not selfish players. And it's showing in the fourth quarter where, the last two games were very winnable for San Antonio, but the Knicks made the shots down the and they played together, and you can see that.
Hey, so shout out, was it Jay Wright?
Yes.
Shout out Jay Wright, because I'm gonna tell you what, he taught them boys how to play. And I don't know if it's him or it's from their parents, but for some reason they got that DNA. Them boys got heart. Like they know how to play, and it comes up during crunch time all the time. There you go. There you go.
Absolutely right there.
So to answer Mason's question is be who you are. Continue to play the full fourth quarter, because it's not going to be, one quarter that's going to win it for you. You got to play the whole game. And you've seen this throughout the playoffs where they can come back. And it's, they came back against Cleveland 22 down. They came back against the Atlanta Hawks. They came back in the first game of this series by down by 15.
You said the Hawks. So, you was cooking until you said the Hawks, and you lost me on that one because anybody can come back against the Hawks.
Hold on. But the Knicks struggle with the Hawks, right? And since they secured the Hawks, what have they done?
They destroyed everybody.
They ain't lost.
Destroyed everybody until they got to San Antonio. Now they're playing about. It looks like a real team playing ball, right?
Yeah, but they still finding a way to win.
Absolutely.
So,
that's
thing with
crazy.
The Knicks, though, right?
And just like that, by the way, U.S. is losing to Germany 2 minutes into the game.
Yep. So my thing with the Knicks, guys, and this is my opinion, my take, right, is I agree with you, consistency. The Knicks can't go home and have the mentality like we're in our home court, we're going to win this game. You have to get that out of your mind because San Antonio is going to be fighting for their life. You have to go out there and play consistent ball. Let's go around the horn.
Hold on, before we do that, I gotta let
San Antonio.
No, I know. We're gonna go there. I have to let Jeff know. Hey, Jeff.
Yep.
We're about 5 seconds behind you.
My bad. I'm be quiet. I'll wait. That's my fault. But thank you for telling me.
So
anytime, my brother.
Let's take it up a little bit.
Okay.
Jay, what does San Antonio need to do to win a game? And if it's a particular player or anything, they step up.
I wish I could go first.
I want to hear Jay.
I wish I could go first.
Well, it's something to be said about having that experience. I'm pretty sure the average player is like around 25 years old, And if you throw out Harrison Barnes, they're probably average 22. But forget that. The main thing is this with them: they have to be able to finish these games, and part of being that team, you have to be able to put your foot on the neck of your opponent. You get a 15-point lead, make it a 25. You got a 25-point lead, make it a 30-point lead. They have to be able to know that, hey, just because you're winning by 10 points doesn't mean the game's over. You have to close out these games because in the first game they were winning. Second game they were winning. You have the players, you have the talent, but you have to be able to show that maturity and be able to, the fourth quarter comes, play better than you did in the first 3 quarters. Whatever you gave them in the first 3 quarters, you need to go above and beyond that because this is the last round. This is the championship. Whoever you're playing is going to give you their best shot. And the Knicks have proven, and you've already seen this through the previous rounds, they're going to give you their best in the fourth. So can you match that? Can you elevate your game, not relying on just on one person, but whoever has the hot hand that game, you got to make sure they get the ball and cut down on the turnovers. You can't have turnovers in the last 5 minutes of a championship series, of a championship game. You can't have the mind blunders. You have to be able to close these things out, and that's what San Antonio has to do. They have to be mentally tough in these last 4 to 5 minutes of these ball games.
No, I agree, 100%. Chris, you said you wanted to go first. I'll let you go second.
Yeah, I'll go second. I'll take the runner-up position. So here's the problem in San Antonio right now. Other than Wemby, who's their next predominant scorer? Who's gonna go get them a bucket in crunch time? That is the problem. Yeah, Castle's getting you 17. Right? They're really balanced as they score and go. Right? Game 2, who was it? It was De'Aaron Fox, game 20. Yeah. De'Aaron Fox can't go now. He got 20. Now he can't go and be disappearing, right? And going back to 10. Right. If they're going to compete to win, if Wemby is putting up 28, Fox need to be sitting at 25. Whoever Jalen Brunson is guarding, they need to take the ball at Jalen Brunson. Have to. If you don't, you're going to lose. You're going to lose. Sorry. Right?
Well,
go ahead, sir.
So
go ahead.
I was always the fastest person around my way growing up. So I'm used to being an anchor leg. I'll take the anchor role this time. For me, the Spurs are. Oh, you're right. Go ahead, Mace. My fault.
All right. So you want me to go?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll let you be the anchor. So here's what the Spurs have to do to beat the Knicks, right? You can't be beating them in 2 categories right now, right? Because right now San Antonio's beating the Knicks in 2 categories. And these are not the categories you want to be leading in, right? They're beating the Knicks in most turnovers, and they're beating the Knicks in most missed free throws. Those are gimme points. Turnovers, if you constantly turn the ball over more than New York, right, you're going to lose. You're going to lose, right? Now, could there be a chance where you get a win if you turn the ball over more than the other team? Absolutely. There's that chance, right? But you're in the NBA Finals. You cannot be 15, 16, 20-plus turnovers and expect to win a game. You have to hit your free throws. Those are gimme shots, right? So I'm not going to call out a single player, right? I'm going to call out the entire San Antonio Spurs team. You have to do better on your turnovers, and you have to make your gimme shots. That's it. Jeff?
Yeah. I'm agree wholeheartedly with what you said. To me, the Spurs are playing like a young team, and the turnovers that they're giving are not only just bad turnovers, they're at the worst times of the game. They're either hey, we're going on a run and we turn the ball over and the Knicks get an easy bucket to stop our run. Or the Knicks are going on a 7-0 run and then we turn the ball over and make it a 9-0, 10-0 run. Or the game's tied and there's 10 seconds left to go and our big 7'5", 7'6" guy wants to start bringing the ball up the court. The guard checks, looks for the pass. He doesn't get it, so he starts sprinting up the court, and then Wemby decides to throw the ball right off his back, right into Brunson. And then Brunson picks up the loose ball, foul. So you got to foul it. Right. So you go from tie game with you having possession to win the game or go into overtime to them hitting a free throw, and now you have to hit a bucket to win the game, right? And it's bonehead play. It's young play. Back to Jay's point. Growing up where we grew up, all sorts of athletic ballers. And I'd like to think I was one of those. But whenever we played teams where they were old, we called them old heads, right? They may be like 30 years old, maybe 35. We call them old heads because it's like, look, we jumping over y'all. We're running past y'all. We would beat everybody else and we would always lose. We would lose 9 out of 10 times to these teams because they did the small things well. They were vets to the game. They set good picks, right? They communicated, hey, when to go over, when to go under, when someone's setting a pick. They would, or hey, we're switching. They would do the small things. They make the extra pass. They would make the backdoor cut. Like they did the small things that make the game winnable. And the Spurs are almost like too young. They don't have enough experience, and it's really, really coming to light. And I'm going to put some of this on the coach, too. You had a timeout, right? Why advance the ball up the court and then use that timeout? No, just call the timeout. Call the timeout so you can set up what you want. But I never want Wemby bringing that ball up at that point. I got 4 guys out there that can bring the ball up at 100 miles an hour. Wemby, I just need you to get somewhere near the paint. So it doesn't make sense to me. It's young players, young coach, bad execution.
Fair enough. All right. We're done?
Yeah, I agree with him.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, all the talking points was valid.
You know, like I said, if he doesn't add De'Aaron Fox is the key to them winning. And I'm telling y'all this. De'Aaron Fox is the key to them winning this championship. If he don't step up and be the leader, he's the starter with the most playoff experience. Right?
And you saw him a little bit hurt last night, right?
Yep. And here's the thing. After him, who's next?
There is none.
There's Barnes.
Who doesn't play? Who doesn't play? But I mean, I'm just saying he's right.
On the real after De'Aaron Fox, right? You got Castle, you got Harper, and you got Champagne, right? Besides Wemby, right? Everybody, obviously Wemby's number 1, right? So, but after Fox, it would be Castle, Harper, and Champagne. None of those 3 can take they can't take a night off.
Look, they only have like 1 to 2 years experience.
Once that game gets under 2 minutes, and Wemby is not like hot, like shooting threes where he's just dropping them, get your big ass in the paint.
Yes, sir.
But do what we wanted to see with Cat.
Exactly. Get in the paint, become a problem, make them have to sag off your shooters.
They're going to have to, yes.
To stop you.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me something like this, though. Explain this to me. Wemby finished with 29.
Yep.
He only had 7 in the first half.
Yep.
That, to me, bad coaching and bad on Wemby. You're the best player on either team, Wemby. And it's the finals. You have to be a difference maker
all around.
All around. It can't just be for a half. It can't just be for, bruh. Get in there, 7 points in a half. And you only had, what they say, like 4 or 5 shots in the entire first half? You're the best player in the court. What? I don't understand that. And then, coach,
I understand.
What's up?
And this goes to Christopher Hunt's point. Exactly. Christopher Hunt, what did you say? Whoever's guarding Brunson needs to be a scorer. Well, guess what? Who is Wemby matched up against? Cat. And Cat is taking Wemby, and he's been abusing him for the whole.
He's giving them lessons.
He is.
He's taking them lessons.
So
I'm gonna show you.
Yes. And so what Chris is saying is because Cat is doing so much on the offensive end is making Wemby play more defense. So it takes away from a little bit from his offense. So there you go, Chris.
But here's the thing, though. Go at Brunson. I don't care if it's Castle, De'Aaron Fox.
Somebody's gonna pick up a foul.
But this is how you can't just go at him by settling for threes.
Yep, you got to take him down there.
First half it was run down the court as fast as possible, and I'm shooting a three. No, you take that dude off the dribble. He's either going to foul you or you're going to get in the lane and cause problems. He can't. This is the James Harden that we saw last series. Brunson is James Harden now. Whoever it is, go at him.
Well, this is the problem. I was gonna say this is the problem. Now it was Mason's birthday, but I'm like one of the old heads in the group here. Think about it. Back in the day, you got somebody that's Brunson's height. Whoever was on offense was going to be. They would clear out and they would post them up, and say, "Guess what? You're either going to foul them or we're going to score."
That's it.
Hey, if it was Vinnie Johnson, you knew what you was getting.
You know what you was getting. He ain't coming to pass the ball.
He gonna put you on that block.
Yes, sir.
And just wear you out. Mark Jackson, I'm gonna put you on the block and wear you out.
Yes.
And if you don't do it, I know the game has changed. I get it. Everybody lives by the three, die by the three. But if you want to win the championship now, you go at Brunson. And here's the funny part. When they bring in Miles McBride, you go at him too.
Look.
You make them work on defense.
It's just bad. Like Landry Shamet, right? He's been one of the hottest three-point shooters in the playoffs. And we're going to keep sagging off him on the corner three, the shortest three there is in the court. Bruh, I'm like, I was so angry watching the game, not because I really care about either team, it's because it's bad ball. Like this is the finals. We know this stuff just from playing on the blacktop. And bruh, it's just bad ball. It's bad ball. Go coach them, please. Go coach them. Frustrating.
I might not get there soon enough. We'll see.
I mean, boy.
So anyhow,
what you ready for?
We'll shift gears a little bit. I think we talked about the NBA Finals a little bit.
We got a little in depth.
So we're gonna hit some NASCAR. Good job, Jeff. Good job.
Hey, thanks for contributing.
So we're racing in Michigan this weekend, Michigan Super Speedway. Denny Hamlin was the previous winner of this race. The current top five is Tyler Reddick,
still
Denny Hamlin, Ryan Blaney. The three hadn't moved. However, Chase Elliott went from fifth to fourth, and Ty Gibbs went from fourth to fifth. So people are starting to shift around a little bit, but we'll see how can Denny Hamlin repeat. That's going to be the question this week.
Can I ask you something?
Comments?
I got a question.
Go ahead.
So once they get to the Cup Series,
yep,
do the points reset for the top? Is it how many top 15, top 16 make it?
Yeah. No. I forget how many. I have to look that back up, but yeah, because they changed it recently over the years. But yeah, the points reset.
Okay.
There's not a gap in the points, and sometimes it's win to advance.
Okay, like because I was at because I know there's only a certain amount of everyone may still race, but only a certain amount of drivers actually are in the championship. I don't want to call it playoffs. Yeah. So, right. And I was wondering with the playoffs, like, okay, so Tyler Reddick, he's got a big lead, right? Points wise, right?
Right. He's up by 97 off Denny Hamlin, yeah.
And so his points get reset once they.
Yeah, everybody comes within, yes.
Okay.
And then if you win the race, you automatically advance to the next round.
Got it. Okay.
So you'll automatically advance to it's called a championship run, and the goal isn't for the last race to be down to 2 drivers, is to be down to, it could be 6 drivers on that last race that they could win. All I got to do is beat you, right? And I could win the championship.
Got it.
I could come in second place and still win as long as you're behind me.
Right.
But the goal is obviously to win the race, because bump and grind, hey, hit the wall, boss, I don't care. I want that championship, but it can't be dirty play either, because NASCAR will take that, fine you, and take the championship from you. You've seen it. So now we're going to knock it out the park here. No one probably said it.
It makes sense. Who's your sleeper?
What, in NASCAR?
Yeah.
Sleeper for what? This race or the season?
Season. At this point.
Chase Elliott.
Okay.
I mean, yes, he's in 4th.
I'm about to say he's top 5. How's he your sleeper?
Well, I mean, he's not at the front right now.
Okay, so if you want me to give you a sleeper, Joey Logano?
No. I'm gonna say no.
Joey has shown that he can, as long as he can get into playoffs, he can be dangerous in the playoffs.
Hugely talented. Has he ever won?
That's what a sleeper is. That sleeper is someone that's not the favorite.
No.
Someone that you're sleeping
but Logano, he's won?
Yes, Logano's won the championship before.
Okay.
Multiple
but
times.
He's sleeping on him. He say he hasn't done anything right now, right?
He ain't done nothing this season.
There you go. So he's still sleeping. So when he wakes up, he wins championship. You sleeping on him. There you go. He's sleeping.
Hold on. I just never thought he won. I thought he was like a person who was extremely talented but could never win the whole thing.
Championship.
No, he's not Sergio. Remember Sergio, the golfer?
Yeah, because we were talking about him because he was still playing because he qualified for the Masters.
Well, if you win the Masters, you automatically qualify for the Masters.
Yeah, next year
for the rest of your life.
Golf later on.
I'm gonna go Brad Keselowski.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. I like it, Jeff. Anybody else want to chime in?
I ain't got nothing on that one right now.
Nothing. Like I said, we're gonna knock this next one out the park. We'll move on to baseball. Now, remember on this show, we're going to give you the teams that are above 500. So, in the American League, in the East, you got the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. In the Central, you have the Cleveland Guardians and the Chicago White Sox. In the West, you have the Seattle Mariners. Somebody's A's are not up there.
Hey, what happened? Exactly what we said was going to happen.
They go backwards.
They sleeping on us.
No, more like y'all sleeping.
No. Y'all was awake and y'all went to sleep.
Y'all sleep. That's what happened.
They went to bed.
All right, we'll hit the National League real quick. National League, you have the Atlanta Braves, the Philadelphia Phillies, and the Washington Nationals are right at 500. So they get that weekly induction, right? The National League Central, everybody's still at or above 500, but the Cincinnati Reds are on the verge. We'll see how everything plays out. Chris said, come June, stuff's going to start shaking up. In the West, you have the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Go figure.
The Arizona Diamondbacks, and then the San Diego Padres. Gentlemen, what's your thoughts so far on the season?
Go Dodgers.
You say go Dodgers.
Actually, I do have some thoughts on the season, and it's just about Major League Baseball.
What you got?
So everything they're talking about is we're going to have a strike coming out or a stoppage in play. And I think they're talking about after the season.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
They always do they agree for so long on a contract, and then after that, they have to go in there and renegotiate. And if negotiations stall, then they have a lockout.
So I understand that portion of it. I'm asked. I guess I wanted to know what specifically they're having an issue with.
Isn't it the umpires?
Well, I know they already were trying to strike before the season began. So look, they got no one to blame but themselves. Let me bring AI in and go ahead and let them sit there and, call balls and strikes after that one dude got 9 of them wrong in a row.
Now you got to be careful. Here's the thing, right? With the MLB, the average contract from a star to number 25 on the roster, those contracts are skyrocketing. They almost at soccer level.
That's good,
right?
Really good.
No, it is for the players. So when you talk about strike, guess what's going to end up happening, right? Owners gonna say, "Hey, I'm paying you $200 million, right? But you want me to change this? I need some assurances that I can bring these contracts down to accommodate what you want to change."
Well, so I'm reading it right now.
Me too.
Jeff, to answer your questions, it's more the luxury tax problem.
Yeah, they want that hard salary cap.
Yeah.
And look, that's going to bring down, like I just said, that's going to bring down the contracts.
Now, Chris is our baseball analyst expert. He's been around the game for a long time. He remember back in '99 when the Montreal Expos were looking to do damage. And then they cut the season out. That was terrible.
Yeah, but hold on, watch this. Who was the three players on that team?
Larry Walker, Vlad Guerrero.
Larry Walker.
Randy Johnson.
No.
It was Pedro Martinez, right? One of those two was on it.
Martinez.
It's Pedro. Yeah.
Okay.
Pedro Martinez.
Right. The non-baseball guy knew 2 out of 3.
So think about it. All 3 are Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
All 3 started in Montreal. Right?
I mean, because that was a major league farming franchise. They really did.
Yeah, but
there was a
they
little.
was the Tampa Bay Rays of the
before
90s.
the Tampa Bay Rays. You're right.
No.
Absolutely.
Do you remember Tim Raines?
Tim Raines.
Yeah.
And here's one for you, Mason.
But he played majority of his career in Montreal.
Right.
Yeah.
And then ended up in the White Sox, I think, right? So
Hey Mason, his name you haven't heard in a while. The Big Cat. Andre Galarraga.
Andre Galarraga. That's the name for the
absolutely. First baseman for the Braves.
Yes.
He also played for the Rockies. So
those were some good times, man.
So that was our baseball.
Well, Chris, so the salary cap, I think they're not going to, every time they have it, I think the players are still going to get paid, but I think they're just going to try to stop the Yankees and Dodgers from outbidding everybody.
But see, that's not the players. That's the ownership has to make that
right
level.
They literally are blaming it on the players, but it's the owners who have to be protected from themselves.
They got to police themselves first.
It's the same thing the NBA did. because they kept on drafting these players directly from high school who weren't mentally mature or were flame out, and they drafted them number one. Well, guess what? That franchise was under purgatory because that player was never going to be, whether because of mentally or they just wouldn't develop, as good as they should have been. And so they said, hey, we need to go at least 1 year removed from your high school graduation because you got to protect us from ourselves because we just can't stop ourselves from selecting these dudes from high school.
Yeah. So here's the funny part. And we're going on, we diving into NBA. Name 3 straight from high school basketball players that actually came in and did their thing.
Kevin Garnett, LeBron James,
Dwight Howard,
Kobe.
No.
No. I thought I was going to say, but Kobe didn't do his thing right away.
Not first year.
And so that's what we
Tracy McGrady.
Tracy
McGrady.
You can't even really say Tracy McGrady either.
No, because he came on the Raptors and he was under Vince Carter's wing.
Yeah,
they're cousins.
They're cousins, right?
No, you know who really was?
Moses Malone.
Moses Malone.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, that
so,
one. Yeah.
So when you looking at it and you thinking about it, right? Now you're looking at baseball. Baseball is in the same situation because they're drafting guys out of high school. But here's the biggest difference: those guys coming out of high school, you only out of the 700 players, probably 15 get drafted out of high school,
right?
And then they sit in the minors at least 2 to 3 years at the lower levels before they develop. So they're developing talent.
And
right?
And Chris, to your point, with those players that get drafted from high school for baseball, they're not getting $50 million when they sign. They don't get that $50 million contract. It's a minor league contract.
But no, they're not. No. Don't believe that hype. It's still all based off of where they was drafted.
Yep.
They still getting. They're coming out of high school millionaires.
They don't start getting minor league contracts until their first contract is up
and go
then
through arbitration.
Yeah,
they got to go through arbitration. So the ones who get, with baseball, this is why the luxury tax is going to hurt the game in a way, because if they don't cap the owners, right? Meaning your team budget is not based off of your team income based when they have home games. So your big cities like New York, LA, right? Your perennial powers can't do what? Go hire all the talent. Now, right now, yeah, this is not going to affect them this year. It's not going to affect them next year. But think about when it's time to re-sign your Otanis, your Mookie Betts. Now those players, get Freddie Freeman. Now those players have to either take less money to stay there, or they go chase the money that somebody else offers.
So do you think that they should go with the basketball format where basically when you're a free agent and you're in we'll say Cleveland. You're in Cleveland, you can offer them the max. You offer them the max contract.
No,
but
I don't.
If another team tries to take you, they cannot offer you. There's a max that they can offer you here, but the team that you're with can always outbid the other team. So there's no way that there's a cap on what the other team can offer you.
No, I think they need just to install a cap. A cap would help them, because now if let's say you got $200 million per season, right? And you go out and sign birthday boy David Mason here for $50 per season every year, $50 million is gone.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
That's one of the things. But don't get me wrong. Do I think the players should get paid? Yes. But you got to start making it. If you want to bring people to watch your team play, right? You got to balance the field. You understand what I'm saying? There has to be some type of balance, and you can't have a Los Angeles Dodgers who 8 out of the 9 guys they got, and I'm just throwing a number out there, they signed as free agents.
Hater.
Oh no, I'm not a hater.
Facts.
I'm not a hater. I'm just saying facts. Right?
Keep it down, Jay. Keep it down.
And look, watch this. What name one player that they developed that's not a pitcher? That's a superstar.
They're the West Coast Yankees, and they've become. So to me, if you put in a supermax contract where these other teams you can't take your talent, especially the ones that you've developed, they just can't outbid you. I think that would be nice if they could do that.
Now watch this.
Hold on, you're missing one point though.
Go ahead.
Doesn't the player have a choice on where he wants to go?
That is true.
But money talks. Money talks.
Hold on. Okay, I'll put it to you this way. If my choice is between $50 million a year in Cleveland and $50 million a year in LA, guess what?
But it's
I'm in LA. If my choice is $50 million a year in Cleveland or in New York, I'm going to New York.
Hold on. Now I'm gonna flip the script on you.
Okay.
Right? If your choice is $50 million in Cleveland and $15 million in LA, now what you do?
It depends.
See?
No. Chasing the ring?
Right. See, someone asked me this the other day. Would you rather make $71 million and have no rings, or make $450 million? Oh no, it was $71 million and have 7 rings, or $450 million and have no rings. I said, give me the $450 million. I can buy as many rings as I want with that. And I was comparing Robert Horry to James Harden. So it depends on where you are in your career, right? And what's important to you. If I've already made $400 million, well, cool. Maybe I'll take less. Maybe
most people will take the $500 million. Most people will take the half a billion.
Absolutely.
Regardless.
So I can live without $400 million. I can live without a ring now, bro.
That's my point. That's what I'm saying.
But
if you're not a Hall of Famer, and it's you're making $4 million here, but you'll make 20 somewhere else, you're gonna take the 20 million, most likely.
True. Just like this. There's a proposed trade right now, right, in the NBA.
Yes. You talking about Ja?
No.
Okay.
Woo!
Why? Kawhi.
Oh, okay.
Kawhi Leonard going to Houston.
Oh, I've heard that's rumored right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's nothing confirmed. Houston has not said they are 100% interested in it.
But
okay,
you want Kawhi and KD?
I'm just saying in general. I'm not saying what the difference would be. I see our American team has tied the game.
Yes, sir.
And now I'm getting a little upset.
What you getting upset for?
We'll tell you later.
Okay. Stop betting.
No, because he didn't. But we'll tell you later.
All right, so
hey,
Jeff,
guys, we good on baseball?
Yep, we good.
Wait, one more thing. So Jeff, here's this reaches across all sports. Would you rather make $100 million in Texas and Florida, or $100 million in California?
Well, obviously, if it's just down the money, it's going to be Texas and Florida because there's no state tax. Where do I live? Florida, baby.
There you go.
Where do I live?
All right, Jay, we're good? All right, move right along to the WNBA. Here on the show, we'll tell you who the top 8 are. Right now, you got Minnesota Lynx. Dallas Wings, the Las Vegas Aces, the Atlanta Dream, the Golden State Valkyries, New York Liberty, the Indiana Fever, and the Portland Fire.
Hey, Mason.
What you got?
So I talked to this friend of mine, Susie. She's from Minnesota. She says that it's the Lynx, not the Linux.
Okay,
so
the Lynx. I apologize.
She gets upset when you call them that. Said, okay, all right.
The Lynx. Hey,
right.
they're not a server, man.
I'm not. Right. I never claimed to be perfect.
No, you're good. You're good. Susie.
Hey, that's the Alabama coming out.
Y'all protect your trees. Y'all protect your trees.
This guy. Y'all got anything else you want to add to WNBA right now?
No, sir.
No.
Caitlin Clark. She went ice cold. She needs to get it going again.
No, hey. Let Caitlin Clark do what Caitlin Clark does. We could have a complete segment on Caitlin Clark, but I don't think that's probably the right thing for us to do.
Not right now.
No, there's a bunch of stuff that's coming out about her right now, so
and it ain't good. We're all for it. Let's get it.
It ain't good. Hey, it ain't good. It ain't good. Let me tell you. Whew.
All right. So we're going to take a small commercial break. We'll be right back with the Long Distance Playbook.
Hey, before you hit that commercial, hey Chris, if you want a Knicks ticket, I want 30 bands for a ticket. There you go.
And we're back. it's time. We're still in the lightning round. We still got some things to talk about. So, what's up next, sir?
We got tennis. Tennis is going hot right now. Men's finals is tomorrow. Women's was today. We already announced the winner. Tune in. It is going to be amazing. You have the young Italian Flavio Cavoli versus the German Alexander. I'm going to mess his name up. The Brevin. Yeah, I'm going to mess that one up.
Hey, just call him, what's his name? G?
Z.
Z.
We'll call him Z.
Mm-hmm.
So, however, pay attention. Regardless, we're going to have a new champion.
Hey, because Skinner got gone early.
Skinner did. Yeah.
Early.
Alcaraz just didn't play this. He's
Right.
recovering from an injury. Moving right along, you have the UFL. Please pay attention. It's an interesting season. You have the DC Defenders and the Orlando Storm playing. However, they're not playing in anybody's stadium. They're playing at a neutral site in Daytona, Florida. So, can the DC Defenders beat and work their way to defending their title? Well, the other teams that they're going to watch is the Louisville Kings and the St. Louis Blackhawks. I wonder where that's getting played.
Battlehawks. Not Blackhawks, Battlehawks.
Did I say Blackhawks? I apologize.
Battlehawks.
Battlehawks.
But where are they getting played at? St. Louis, Missouri. So, we'll see if they make it. I don't know. Obviously, he keeps saying it. I got two from DC. Do we got hope that the DC Defenders defend their title?
It might be their only chance to get the championship.
Are we talking about DC sports? Come on now.
DC.
Well, they won the champion last year, so we'll see.
Mambo sauce for everyone.
Hey, now that's different. Go-go music, mambo sauce, yes, that's different. That's different.
He said that ain't sports.
That's
We're
right.
good.
That's right. We good there.
That's culture. So we'll move right along to college sports. Currently, the only college sport that's still in play is baseball. They're currently playing in the Super Regionals.
Ping,
Get ready to
ping.
move at that bracket. Pay attention, tune in, give these young kids every support that you can. And it's exciting to watch. I'll tell you that. Anybody got anything on that?
Should they get rid of the ping?
No,
ping,
I love the sound.
ping.
No, that's the difference.
I love the sound.
That's what makes college baseball different.
What do you
if
think,
they
Chris?
got rid of it, there'd be a lot of jobs gone too. I'll tell you that.
Chris, are you for it? The old Louisville Sluggers?
Chris, are you for getting rid of the aluminum bats?
I would say yes.
No, people.
But you got to understand why I say yes. Once they go pro, they never use an aluminum bat.
Right.
So,
They're not pros.
I know.
They're not pros.
They're college.
We all like the sound.
I think it's a little league sound. I think once you get into like school and you get to that high school level, I would like to see wooden bats, some pine tar, some big league chew. Come on, man. Give me the essence.
Hey, some big league chew, maybe that bubble gum that got flavor for like 3 minutes. Because I'm pretty sure in high school you're not supposed to be dipping and stuff.
I said the gum big league chew.
That's why I was just clarifying.
Yeah.
All right, we're good on that.
Yep.
Last one for the lightning round, we have LPGA. My start is the previous winner of the U.S. Women's Open. It's currently being played in Palisades, California. The current leaders are Allison Lee, and I'm probably going to mess this one up, Ru Yoning Ying.
I'm pretty sure you messed that one up.
I'm pretty sure.
We sorry.
China. So I'm not. They both 4 under. They're currently tied for the lead. Very interesting. The purse for this tournament is $12.5 million. So pay attention.
I need that money.
It's a lot of money put in the first.
Hey, that's a weekend's worth of work. 12.5 if you win.
I know.
Man.
Can you fit all that in a Burka bag?
Look, I wish I could make that in a weekend, tell you.
Right?
I definitely wouldn't be hurting where I'm at.
Ladies and gentlemen, just a little quick update. We are at the half of the German-U.S. men's soccer game in their friendly, and the score is 1-1.
Yeah, Antoine Robinson had a hell of a volley. Hell of a volley, boy. Whew.
So Mason and Chris, y'all both are in Germany. Where's your loyalty? Are you loyalty to the US?
Ooh. Hey, wait. Hey, I'm waiting for this one.
Are you two gonna have to sleep on the couch?
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Well, actually, I'm gonna answer for my brother here. He don't have no German problems.
Okay, all right.
I don't have no German problems.
Okay.
I root for my team. Look, I'm a USA all day. I have a rank structure because I have multiple kids of different nationality. So I have to be, true to form.
So it depends on which child.
Wait, did he answer the question?
Yes, I did. I did ask that question. I did answer it.
He answered it very
answer it.
And he answered it very smartly.
So, anyway, moving on. No. Hey, what time? Where are we going?
All right. So, we told y'all last week, be prepared. I hope Jay's prepared because he dipped out on us early last week. It's okay. Jay, you came in late, so you can't dip out early. We're going to do some NFL real quick. With that, we promise you to go over this a little bit more. These are the games that are scheduled for the international. Take a look at the locations. Take a look at the teams. Week 1 looks like a good matchup.
Ain't no good matchup.
It ain't a good matchup.
That game over.
It was a good matchup. It ain't gonna be a good matchup
until what? The trade happened.
Oh.
Y'all,
Jay, you saw my little bit in the group chat.
Y'all stole Christian McCaffrey. Still ain't won the championship. Right? We made a splash. We went and got the guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
The guy. And we tried to keep our guy that we ended up trading. So,
but if you look, week 3, we go to Brazil. Somebody else's team on the show.
Ooh,
man!
I'm salty about this one because this is it's a home game for the Cowboys. How are we gonna have a home game in Brazil?
Hey, look. Here's the thing, right? The Cowboys, I hate to say it, the girls are classified as everybody else's team, right? So their thing is, if we put them down there, they're going to attract an even bigger crowd than Green Bay.
Anybody down there. You could have put anybody in Brazil because we don't normally bring American football to Brazil.
But they doing it now.
The Cowboys, they say the Cowboys is America's team, right? But
look, I don't
know
that.
What part of America.
I don't use that nomenclature. Like I don't.
They've been America's team since the 90s. Anyway, moving on.
So look at week
this
4.
man hating. Look, he feeling good. He feeling about good. Don't choke. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't choke, Chris.
How was you,
Jeff? Then we travel over to London. So that's going to be an early game for you, Jeff, and I'll be there too. So, but this is the Commanders and the Colts. It's going to be a good matchup. And then we got week 5, week 6. Two teams go to London. One's going to stay in London though. The Jags get to play
2 home games.
2 home games in London. I think the Jags build a fan base there because they've been playing there quite a bit lately.
Yep.
They were going to play the Eagles and the Texans. And then they're going to go down to week 7, which is the very first. They're going to Paris, France. Get the Saints and the Steelers.
And here's the funny part, right?
What you got?
That game right there normally was the Berlin game.
Yep.
Now you don't even see
Or
Berlin.
Munich. Or Munich.
Well, no, Munich's game's there. That's Veterans Day weekend.
Yeah, you're right.
Right? That game normally was the Berlin game.
Yep.
Did y'all not show out?
No, Berlin didn't get it this year.
Nope.
So you got the Saints and Steelers. This is going to be Aaron Rodgers' first international game and his last.
Trash and
Because
trash.
he is retiring. He announced that. Then you move over to week 9. We get a little break, right, from international games. You go to week 9. We got Madrid, Spain. We got the Falcons, Dirty Birds, versus some Cincinnati Bengals. Now, I don't think we're going to win this.
No, y'all ain't winning that game. Unless old Joe get hurt.
I don't think we're going to win this game. But
Why
we're
not?
still going to play.
Why not? Well, actually, you know what? No. I would have given y'all a chance, but I hate saying your coach.
But Jeff, we know the Bengals usually start playing till week 11, week 12.
We'll see.
If they keep Joe Burrow upright.
Yep. Then we move right along to week 10. Munich, Germany. Here could be where you're going to be at.
Yes.
I will no longer be.
I'm actually looking to go to that game. I'm just
That looks like a good game.
The Detroit Lions and the New England Patriots. It's 2 solid teams.
I'm being warmly dressed.
Very interesting to see where that goes to. What you got?
Hey Chris, if you see the reporter Diana Rossini, ask her about AJ Brown. Is he doing this thing or not?
They'll see.
Hey, don't ask her anything. You better run the other way.
Continue on.
Now we got week 11. Going to Mexico City, Mexico. San Francisco. What is that? 40 losers? 49ers. And then the Minnesota Vikings. So, we'll clear that up.
Boy, I don't even know if that was good.
I'm not even saying
Bro, that was a gut. That wasn't a gut punch. That was a stab in between ribs in the back.
But I didn't. Whew.
In the spot you can't reach.
I ain't never said that about the Atlanta Falcons.
That's why I was
What
like,
can you say that? I can't say about my Falcons. We trash.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is just
We need to get more organization from top to bottom.
The 49ers need to just line up the ambulances.
So Jeff, you know what we do.
Yeah.
We try not to punch down, and from Virginia, us Virginia boys, we don't punch down. The Atlanta Falcons, we just leave them alone. we don't do that.
Oh man.
Well, look. I'm not punching down. I'm punching up because you're still better than we are.
That's funny.
All right.
We're not even going to come close. All right. So we told y'all we were going to do some little things right here. And we're going to go around the horn real quick. Right? We're going to start with Mr. Jeff. Jeff, what record do you think the Buffalo Bills are going to end the season with?
Okay, count these out for me real quick. Okay.
All right, go ahead.
All right. Texans loss. Lions loss. Chargers win. Patriots win. Rams loss. Raiders win. Ravens win. Vikings loss. Second half of the season where they turn it around. Jets win. Dolphins win. They beat the Chiefs. They'll lose to the Patriots. They'll split with the Patriots this year. So beat the Packers, beat the Bears, beat the Broncos, beat the Dolphins, beat the Jets.
That sounds like 8-8.
No, it sounds like 12-5.
12-5.
Okay. Well, without going through all the teams, Chris, what do you think their record's going to be? Just taking a look at it. And if we're too far off, we'll talk about it. You think Jeff's close to 12-5? You think Buffalo's going to be around that area?
I think they're going to be like 10-7.
Ooh.
And the only two games I disagree with is I think they split with the Patriots.
Okay.
But I think they lose to the Broncos.
Okay.
Broncos need some quarterback play.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Jay, what you got?
I got them going 14-3 and losing in the first round of playoffs.
Wow. He said 14-3 and losing the first round. That's messed up. Wait, they're not going to have a bye?
Right?
At 14-3, they're not going to have a bye?
They're gonna have 17 games, right?
Right, but at 14-3, they don't get the bye?
No, they don't, they're gonna lose that one too.
I mean, you got somebody ranked higher than that.
Man, hey.
Hey, look, we're gonna go through all the teams eventually. Not this week, but we're going the AFC right now. So I'm curious to see who he thinks is gonna do better than 14-3 over there.
I really want to know who the three losses are.
Who's your three?
Oh, they're gonna lose to New England twice.
Okay.
And then Miami will sneak.
Oh, you think that Dolphins game is gonna be a sneaker?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Look, so I've got my slides, and Chris can verify. I got mine at 12-5, right? But mine's a little bit different than yours, Jeff. I got them losing to Texans, Lions, Patriots both times, but I also got them losing to the Rams. So,
Yeah.
especially in LA.
I think we're kind of close, other than that odd man.
Yeah.
Someone said 10-7. That's the one I'm.
So you curious? Okay. So you want to know? They lose to Texans. I think they lose to the Lions. Right. I think they split with the Patriots. They lose to the Rams. That's 4.
Yep.
They lose to the Broncos. 5. And here's the thing. Y'all gonna shoot me in the face. I think they lose to the Chiefs.
That's 6.
And they lose to the Ravens.
7. All right, there we go.
Just so you know. That's my one difference.
I like it.
Yes, I mean,
look, that's what. Look, can't nobody predict nothing until the end of the season.
Yeah,
you're right.
Right now, we're just having a little fun with it and predicting what we think. Right? Now we got to move over to the Dolphins. So because Jay said a 14-3 Bills team, Jay, I want to hear what you think Miami's going to do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, Miami. Okay, so who's going to be the quarterback this year? Tua's gone, right?
Correct. Tua's gone.
Okay. So, let me pull it up here. What is it? Okay. I got them beating Vegas.
What? Okay, go ahead.
Losing to San Francisco.
Okay.
Losing to Kansas City. Losing to Minnesota. Losing to the Bengals.
Okay.
Beating the Jets. Losing to the Patriots. Losing to the Lions. Losing to the Colts. Beating Buffalo. Losing to the Jets. Losing to Denver. Losing to Chicago. Losing to Green Bay. Losing to the Chargers. Losing to Buffalo. and they're going to beat the Patriots because it doesn't matter. The Patriots will probably be resting their players, and they'll probably beat the Patriots in that last game.
So you have them at 4-13.
Yes.
Okay, Jeff, what you got?
I got them at 3-14. So
All right, so you're pretty close. Chris, what you think?
Tank.
Oh, you think they're gonna go? Oh,
No, I think so. I think they may win 2 games.
2 games.
2 games.
Okay. And Chris can tell you, I got them going 4-13 as well. My game's a little bit different than Jake's. I think my wins are going to be the Raiders, the Vikings, and I think they beat the Jets both times.
Okay.
You said 2 games?
2 games.
Who do you think they win? What 2 games?
Here's the funny part, right?
Go ahead.
I think they beat the Raiders,
Okay.
and I think they beat the Jets early and lose the late game because that game's going to matter.
Okay.
The Patriots game is not going to matter overall as far as the Patriots get in or out of the playoffs, but that game is going to matter who gets the number 1 draft pick.
Ooh. Okay, I like it. Jeff, you said 3, right?
yeah, my 3 wins were. Hold on.
There we go.
Raiders. I'll help you out.
Yep. It was. Hold on.
The Jets one time, probably, right?
It was man. Hey, I fat fingered something. I take it back.
Uh-oh.
I got them 2-15, and both wins against the Jets.
Oh, wow. So you think the Raiders are going to beat them week 1?
Oh yeah, that's the one. That's my fault. Yeah, it's the Raiders. I got it. They're 3-14. The Raiders.
Okay.
I say they beat the Raiders and they beat the Jets both times
All right. Okay.
because the Jets don't play them late enough. It's right after Thanksgiving. I'm not, but that's in Miami. So yeah, if they played Miami in New York in January, I may give them that win because it's going to be too cold and the Jets can't play in the cold. But nope, they're trash.
So far it's unanimous, right? We think Buffalo's going to be rather successful, and we think Miami's going to be rather trash.
Yep.
We're going to move right along. The New England Patriots. Chris, how do you think their season is going to go?
Well, so that being said, I think they go 11-5.
Ooh. Okay,
That's only
11-5.
That's only 16 games, by the way.
Oh, 12-5. I'm sorry.
Okay, so 12.
Thank you.
Just like your math
got
is
you.
off. Your math ain't math. It is math. 12-5. All right. I'll tell you where I have them coming in at. I think New England wins the division. I got it coming in at 14-3.
Ooh.
All right. Jeff, what do you think New England's going to come in at?
I think they regress. I got them going 10-7.
Oh.
See?
All right. Jay, what you got?
I think there's a lot of turmoil. 9-8. I think the Patriots take a step back, and it is not for football reasons. It's going to be coach problems. A.J. Brown's going to be reading books on the sideline, and sometimes during the game. 9-8 New England.
Well, see, I don't think so. And here's why I have to disagree with you on that. You do realize that A.J. Brown used to be coached by who? Mike Vrabel?
He drafted him.
Oh, man. That's what I'm saying. He's down in Tennessee, right? So they have a history, all right? And regardless of everything that's going on off the field with Mr. Vrabel. I think he's going to have that team well in time. I would like to know who your 8 losses are, though, Jay. You said they're going to go 9-8. That's a lot.
We got to think. They have film on Drake May now. He's not shown us he could take care of the football.
Okay.
Look at their first 4 games. Seattle. That Seattle defense is going to rock them. Pittsburgh usually has a pretty good defense. That's a loss.
Ooh, no.
I got them losing to Jacksonville. Then they play at Buffalo. They could be 0-4. I got them going 0-4 there, especially with them having quarterback issues.
I got them.
And not be able to sustain offense, because they made it to the Super Bowl last year, but they didn't have a lot of offense.
Right. I agree with you. I have them going 1-3 to start the season.
And
I got them beating
I would you too.
Pittsburgh. That's the only one.
So
I got them going 2-5. I mean 2-3.
And what?
The first 5 weeks.
All right, so first 5 weeks, to me, they're undefeated. That's to me.
At Jacksonville, at Buffalo, and at Seattle, and you're going to win all 3 of them games?
Yep.
Hey, put some money on that, because if you're right, you're going to win a ton.
He'll tell you.
Hey, he's going to go back to the States with 2 big bags of money.
Hey, if he wins that, bruh, he may buy his own island. He ain't got to go back to the States.
That's wild.
And they're going to win all 3 of those games at.
Absolutely.
Man.
Against and those are all playoff teams from last year.
Yep.
Oh, hey.
Like the league really, I don't know who made the schedule for them, but doesn't it look kind of brutal?
Hey, they said, we don't like what you did, so this is what you're going to get.
No, I think, Jeff, 100%. I think the league said, we don't think you're as good as what you were last year, because last year they had one of the weakest schedules in the league. Prove it to us that you are a good team.
So I have them losing to, like I said, they got to losing to Denver, Kansas City, Buffalo twice, the Chargers, Detroit, Chicago. That's 7. And they could lose to Green Bay, and they also very well could lose to Miami one of those games, just because Miami usually plays New England very well.
All right. So we may be closer on the record, but these are your pick. The games you think they're going to lose, I don't necessarily agree with. It's all good. I actually still have them making the playoffs. Like, I have them getting hot down the stretch, and that's what gets them into the playoffs. But I got their first half of the season until their bye week. They're struggling.
Yeah, it's a.
I have them at 4-6 going into their bye week. Losing to Seattle, losing to Jacksonville, losing to Buffalo, losing to Chicago, losing to Green Bay, losing to Detroit. And then they right the ship after the bye week, and they run the board, except they lose to Minnesota.
So you think they're going to beat the Chargers and Buffalo out of the bye?
Well, they beat the Chargers last year in the playoffs, and the game really wasn't that close. So, yeah, I think they'll definitely beat the Chargers out of the bye. And then Buffalo? I see them splitting with Buffalo.
See, I think.
Hey, we're back. Sorry.
I was like, what happened?
For some reason, I don't know what just happened. We just lost network connectivity.
Yeah,
but it was quickly recovered.
Yes, it was. Well done, sir. Well done.
Hey, Jeff.
Yo.
I just think Chicago and Buffalo's defense, once they've seen all the film they have on Drake May now, they're just going to be bringing pressure until he can show he can face it.
But that's why the second half of the season. So I have them splitting with Buffalo, right? The second half of the season, those teams don't necessarily have defenses that can bring that type of pressure. That's why I have them losing to Minnesota, because that defense is going to bring pressure. and he's not going to know where it's coming from. So I think he's going to struggle there. Denver, I don't know. I don't know. They have a strong defense, but do they get that level of pressure on the quarterback?
So I tell you this, Denver beats them if Bo Nix is playing.
In the playoffs, yeah. I do. I agree with you.
And they would beat them this time too if Bo Nix is playing. They just can't run the ball.
But here's the one thing.
10-7.
Here's the one thing you're missing, right? AJ Brown is a factor.
Yep.
He's a matchup problem from every team in the league. He's just going, look, it comes down to it. He's posting you up.
Yeah, they had Diggs last year. It's the same thing, right?
But no.
AJ Brown totally different than Stephon Diggs.
No.
Hey, wait. Y'all need to put some respect on Stephon Diggs' name. He's been doing it and been doing it at a high level for a long period of time.
Their styles are different.
No disrespect to Stephon Diggs, but Stephon Diggs ain't bigger than the doggone cornerback.
Hold on.
Their styles are different.
Yeah. AJ Brown more physical and bigger.
He's more physical. But
AJ Brown 6'1", 226.
Both of them disappear at times. Both of them.
Oh, absolutely.
So I know we dropped off, so I think we should move a little bit.
Well, I'll tell you, I got them losing to the Bears, the Chargers, and then the Broncos. So
I'm gonna tell you, I got them losing to the Packers. My boy be back by that game. I got them losing to the Seahawks in a close game. I got them losing to the Chiefs. I got them losing to the Broncos in Week 17. I also got them losing to the Steelers. All right? So that leaves me with 2 more games for them to lose. And I think it's going to be, they're going to split with the Bills and possibly the Bears.
You don't think Jacksonville has a chance?
It could be Jacksonville or the Bears. And in Jacksonville's situation is, who did they replace ETN with? And can he perform at that level?
And a factor is Mr. Jeff, our Florida resident. Mm-hmm. How's the weather in Florida in September?
Oh, yeah, you're in hurricane season.
It's hot, humid, and a lot of times wet.
Mm-hmm.
So New England's got to go down there and play.
Yeah,
when they get off the plane, that humidity going right in their face.
Their first game was in Seattle. It's going to be up in the Northwest. It's going to be, and then they're playing at home, and then they're going to go face that heat. I got Jacksonville.
I got Jacksonville winning that too. So, but I got them at 10-7.
So we're gonna move right along real quick.
Okay.
New York Jets.
Trash.
Terrible. Next team.
Trash.
Miami. Terrible. Next team.
0-16. No. I can't say 0-16.
3-14.
Because I did say they split with Miami.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So you say they're 3-14. They went 3-14 last season. So you think this is doing the same? Mm-hmm. Jay, what you think?
I think they'll be 3-14.
3-14. So same thing as Jeff.
I think they're gonna win 1 game.
Woo! Who?
Miami.
Okay.
You said you're gonna split with Miami.
Yeah. I don't see them. Here's the thing. I think when they play the Raiders, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kirk Cousins will probably still be under the gun if he wins the job, right? Because your boy Mendoza, he's gonna step on the scene in Week 14
after the bye. Yeah,
after the bye.
Yeah.
But see,
the thing is, if they're playing poorly, There's going to be all these calls to go ahead and get Mendoza experience.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is the Jets.
This is the Jets.
Not the Raiders.
I'm looking at the Raiders. I'm thinking that bye is in week 13.
It is. I'm looking at. So one of the wins that I have them having is against the Raiders. And the
bad part is the Jets organization is jacked up from top to bottom.
Yeah.
They're going to win one game.
Well, I guess I'm the generous one.
I want to do a retraction. The Jets will be 6-11 this year.
I got the under.
What?
I got the under.
You think 6-11? I got to hear yours.
Yes.
Look, I thought I was the generous one.
I thought I was about to have a heart attack. I had to take my man over there to my right.
Look, Chris says I thought I was the generous one. I got him down for 4-13. Right? Not too much more. But I think, Jay, you saying 6?
Count them out, Jay.
Look, I need to count these 6.
Okay, so we're talking about a team that's led by.
I don't care. Let's make it quick.
Gino, you got Bryce Hall, and you got Walker. Which
we need names of teams. Let's go.
They're not trash players. So here we go. They will beat Tennessee.
Okay.
They will beat Cleveland at home. Cleveland's Cleveland. They will beat the Raiders at home. Who knows who the Raiders are going to be quarterbacking at that time? That's 3 wins.
I'll give you the Raiders and Tennessee. I don't think they beat Cleveland. Go ahead.
They beat Miami. They beat Arizona.
Yep.
That's 6 games.
No.
That's 5.
That's 5. Oh, you saying they beat Miami both times?
No. Okay, so
you saying they beat Miami both times?
Okay, so I got
Tennessee's 1.
Tennessee 1.
You said they beat Cleveland. That's 2.
Yes.
You got Miami 3, Raiders 4, Arizona 5. Did they beat Miami twice? That's 6. That's how you get your 6.
But I'm finna bust your bubble.
But I need to hear I need to hear from you, Jay, that you're saying yes, that they beat Miami twice.
Yes, they beat Miami twice.
Oh my God!
You a damn lie. Ain't no way.
Look,
who's Miami's quarterback?
Look.
The back from Green Bay Packers.
Malik Willis.
Yeah. Hey, he can play.
You talking about Willis Jackson?
Like if you would have said who are the wide receivers,
he still plays.
Hold on. I can't get past them beating Tennessee.
I can't.
I do. I got them beating Tennessee too.
I don't. You know why?
It's possible. Anything's possible. Those two plays, it's possible.
Who defense?
The Jets.
The Jets traded their defense.
They did. Thank you.
Bro,
they got a defensive coach. He's gonna cook.
They got a defense coach with no talent. They got rid of all their defensive talent.
Yeah.
And they already didn't have offensive talent.
And then you bring in Geno Smith, who got to score 40 points.
Yeah.
Not against Tennessee, he don't.
Not against Tennessee, though.
No.
I'm sorry.
You think Cam Ward can put that up?
Yes.
He better go back to Miami if he wants to put up 40 points.
Look. Hold on.
Who's he throwing to?
Come on.
He ain't nobody to throw to.
Hold on. Let me say this.
Go ahead.
Right. Cam Ward last year, with the talent he had last year, could beat the Jets. They got better.
We're talking about terrible teams. You know that, right?
I know.
We're really talking about terrible.
Hold on. Don't call Tennessee terrible.
They are terrible.
14 tells me you're terrible.
Call them an upstart.
No,
right? We know they're not going to win a lot of games, but that's for a later date. Talk about Tennessee. Yeah, I'm still saying
they should have see them.
Look,
they should have lost the Arizona game.
I don't see them beating Tennessee. I don't see them beating Miami twice, maybe once, but not twice. Right?
I don't see them beating them at all.
Miami.
I don't see them beating the Raiders.
I do.
Right? Same. The situation's there. Right? So, I'm going to eliminate all those games. Look, I already said what, 1?
Yeah.
I said 1, and y'all didn't ask me who that 1 was.
Yeah, we did.
Who did I say? I said Miami.
Yeah, you said Miami.
They split with Miami.
Yeah.
I don't think the Cardinals gonna beat them. In their turmoil.
Right.
Because Carson Beck will probably be playing in that game, and he's gonna be playing to prove a point.
Well,
Next,
we're gonna be seeing something. All right. With that, that concludes what we got. You want to do our outro? I got a shout out.
so we got a special shout out here.
Look, I can't end the show today. All right. Yesterday's my birthday. However, I have to do a shout out to my wife because tomorrow is her birthday. Happy birthday, baby.
I see what you did, David.
I did too. You see that? That's right. Well done. Well played, sir. Well played.
Great job, my friend.
I told him that before the show. So.
We'll talk more when we sign off.
So here at the Long Distance Playbook, we want to wish our co-host a happy birthday. Next week he'll be in a different location in the United States, so we will be even 2 overseas, 2 in the United States, and we're gonna have some knockdown, drag out fights, arguments, uncontrollable arguments. But hey, I want to thank everybody for tuning into the Long Distance Playbook. We'll be back on the air next Saturday, same bad time, 8 o'clock. Our new time is what we're using right now until NCAA football starts. So we will start coming up right before that. All right. Enjoy your Sunday. Go USA, beat Germany. It's currently still a little tied right now, if I'm not mistaken.
Not. You behind.
He's like, oh, damn.
I kept it quiet too.
Well, only reason is we lost it. We lost network. I didn't bring that back up. Mm-hmm. So what's the current score right now?
It is 2-1 Germany.
2-1 Germany. All right. So everybody enjoy the rest of the game. Be happy. I'll see y'all next Saturday right here on the Long Distance Playbook. And remember, if you're a veteran and you want to be sponsored, you want to get your company advertising. Yeah.
Thank you.
Get your advertising in. Please send us an email to, what's the email, sir? The Long Distance Playbook at gmail.com. And please, if you're on the show and you got something you want to comment, put it in the comments. Let's talk about it. We'll be back. We'll be back next Saturday. Be safe. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday and your Sunday. Peace.